I want to talk a little bit about my experience 8 years ago on the first committee that I ever got appointed to. Was the House Committee on Appropriations for Health, Mental Health, and Social Services. And guess who the chair of that committee was? It was Representative at the time, Chuck Purgason, and he was my committee chairman. And he helped me and taught me and mentored me and helped me to see the right way of doing things. And he handled the that committee, which handles 1/3 of the state budget. And I got lots of fond stories to remember about that. Right. Not that long ago, it was last year, I went over to visit him and he was in his office and I said, "Hey, have you had dinner?" And I said, "Let's go and eat." He goes, "Well, I got something I got to do, some work I got to do, but I always keep a pot pie. Do you want a pot pie?" And so he opens up his refrigerator, and I bet he's got like 20 pot pies in there, because he eats pot pies. And I said, "Don't you ever go to have a lobbyist, take you out to dinner?" He says, "No, I never have a lobbyist take me out to dinner. I don't want to be involved like that." He eats a lot of pot pies. But he works hard. He's there at the Capitol. When I go over to see him, he's there. He after the session, I see him. He puts on his gym clothes, and he sits in his office and he works, and he believes in hard work. Now he lives in Caulfield, and I asked him, "Where is it?" He goes, "It's pretty near West Plains." I go, "Where is that?" He says, "Sort of near Arkansas." He says, "It's basically 75 miles east of Branson." Okay? Now, a little bit about him. He was elected to the House in 1996, and he served one term with me, ending in 2004, and that's when he got elected to the Senate. And he's running for the United States Senate seat, and he has my support. I'll be voting for him. I'm just going to tell you. He has a family farm with his wife and his kids, and one of the things that he does is he hosts pheasant shoots. Pheasant shoots, right? Quails and pheasants. So if you want to go and have a good hunt, you go down there. But anyway, he is now the chairman of the GAFO committee. And it's the Government Accountability and Fiscal Oversight Committee. And let me tell you what he said to me when I asked him about it. He goes, "Yeah, I kill everything that costs money." And let me tell you, that's true. Now, I have to tell you that Senator Purgason is my hero. And the reason why he is that he is one of 4 Republican senators that voted against major Medicaid expansion last year. It was passed by the Senate. Think about that. It was passed by our Republican Senate, a major expansion of the Medicaid program, and he is one of 4 non-rhino Republicans who voted no. That deserves another round of applause. For that reason, he's my hero, and I have to tell you that it is really an extreme pleasure for me to introduce State Senator Chuck Purgason, who I'm hoping, and if the voters have any brains, they will elect him to be our next United States Senator. You can tell that Representative Guest and I have a lot of affection for this man. And he didn't say it, but his primary opponent was serving in the United States Congress during all of this time. I myself am going to be displaying one of these Purgason for United States Senate bumper stickers on my car, and I wish that
Those are mine, but they can be yours.
I wish that every other person in the room would join me in doing that. You know, he's a dark horse. He needs all the help he can get. He's the true Republican in this race, and I hope that you'll take my advice and put that on your car and let everybody else know too.